Not every child is going to be a programmer. So does it make sense for them to learn coding? Coding has been a buzzword in education in recent years. Many governments are making coding mandatory for primary and secondary schools. In Singapore, where I am staying, in UK, in Sweden, in Australia, in China, in Japan, the list goes on. Many successful people also talk about the importance of coding for our children. But as a parent, we are more concerned about the future of our own children rather than the general trend or the high demand in IT industry. If you are thinking about whether you should enroll your children in coding programs, here is my view as an educator and as a parent. I had a robotics and coding center for children before I sold it earlier this year to pursue my studies. I'm now moving my lessons to YouTube and offer it for free. When I had the center, my teachers and myself had taught many students as young as 3 years old all the way to 15 years old. In year 2021, my team won the 3rd place in first LEGO League competition in Singapore. The most important skill that coding helps to develop in our children is problem-solving skills. With ChatGPT and so many AI tools in our life today, our children will live in a totally different world, solving different challenges when they grow up. They need to be equipped with problem-solving skills rather than remembering answers from textbooks. Take this scratch game, for example, Whack the Mole. When I asked my students to create this game, the first thing we did is to decompose it. There are 3 stages to the game: before whacking, during whacking, and after whacking. And for each stage, we need to look at what we need to do for the mole, the hammer, and the score. Change the big task into smaller, bite-sized subtasks. We will work on each subtask before we piece it together to create the game. This decomposition process is the first step and the most fundamental step to problem solving. For each of the subtasks, we need to use logical thinking skills. This is the second most important skills that children can develop through coding. Take the before stage, for example. The sequence should be: the mole appears, the hammer moves the mole, and the hammer hacks down. We will do this step by step using logical thinking skills. Coding is also a wonderful tool to spark creativity. Take this heart trail animation, for example. I showed this to my students. They learned the skills, but I didn't ask them to create exactly the same animation. I asked them to create something different, something unique, something special for them. There are other skills that children build up along the way. For example, resilience. When their code do not work, they need to spend longer hours to debug the code. Self-efficacy. When they create a game to play with their friends, or when they create an animation to express their feelings, they feel a sense of achievement. They feel empowered and confident. Children learn coding not to become a programmer when they grow up, but to develop problem-solving skills, logical thinking skills, and creativity, which are far more important than coding itself. If you want to know more about how children code and what is the best way for them to start, hit the subscribe button. Those are the part 2 and part 3 of this series. As you are watching this video, I'm probably making them.